Welcome to the Hilton Head Livin podcast. I am your host, O.T. Gibbons. Our mission with all of our content is to make sure you get the most out of your time in Hilton Head. All the best places to go, all the biggest events going on, and everything you need to know to get the most out of your time on the island. I am joined as always by the star of our content, my beautiful wife and co-host, Jessica Gibbons. How you doing, Jess?
Hi.
All right, on this week's episode of the podcast, we're going to be talking about things to do in Hilton Head this weekend. We're going to be talking about our favorite new thing that we tried last week. And as always, we're going to answer the people. So with that, Jess, what's going on in Hilton Head this week?
Well, first, we have some exciting news. Who wants to win 2 tickets to the Rhythm and Brews Festival hosted by Hilton Head Island Wine and Food that will take place on Saturday, September 28th from 2 to 5. So tickets are only $49 and you can get them through the link in our bio, but we are giving away 2 freebies to 1 lucky winner for all-inclusive drinks. All you have to do is email us the words Rhythm and Brews Festival to hiltonheadlivin@gmail.com. Well, it's pretty simple, right? There are hundreds of craft beers, wines, and spirit tastings are included. The live cover band will play everybody's favorites, and it's at Shelter Cove Community Park with beautiful water views and free parking. Make sure to enter by Monday, the 23rd, and we will contact the winner by email. Must be over 21 to attend, no exceptions. The value is $98 and the prize can't be redeemed for cash. We're so excited to go. Hopefully the weather is beautiful, and if you see us there, say hi. Okay, so moving on to this week's events. We're starting with the 18th, Wednesday the 18th. Again, my birthday, in case you guys didn't know yet. That's just making you aware. What a big 43?
Is it? No.
No, 42, because you're turning 40. Most people say they're younger.
Yeah, you're 42.
Yeah, 42.
Because I turned 40.
What's hilarious is when I was younger and you ask people would forget their age and be like, how do you forget your age? No, really.
I always forget. The only reason I remember this one is everybody keeps reminding me it's 40.
Yeah, and then, so we have 2 years difference. So that's,
yes.
You would like to say that you are older, too. That's, you always...
Well, not anymore, but I used to look younger. So I used to try to say I was older because work-wise, trying to get business and stuff. So, and you always just looked really young.
I definitely got carded for a long time.
There comes a time though where now we're just old.
Yeah, I would like to look younger again.
Closer to 50 than we are 20.
But anyways, it's fine. It's all good.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything's good. We live in Hilton Head.
Yeah. Moving on to actual events on the island. So from the 18th to the 22nd, we have the Hilton Head Island Jam, the singer-songwriter festival. So excited about. You can go to their website or the app that we talked about last time to see who is playing at what venues, because it is different venues. And some of them you do need to buy tickets to. However, there is a free concert on Friday and Saturday evening at Low Country Celebration Park, which we're excited to go on Friday and see Low Cash. They were so fun last year. So excited. And as we've said before, Low Country Celebration Park, you bring your own chairs or blankets or whatever you need. And there's food trucks. And I think there's a wine beer truck there too. So a lot of fun. Highly recommend to go see whoever you can. It's so interesting to hear the stories behind the songs.
I just really recently was trying to think between this and the Shrimp Fest that you're going to talk about in a second. It's my favorite week of the year on Hilton Head. These are the 2 best events, I think. And the Low Cash Island Jam is just so interesting. I have come to realize it is my favorite event. I really, really enjoy it. So everyone should go check it out. It's really cool.
Yeah, we got lucky with them being on the same weekend this year, because last year they were at different times. So moving on, the Shrimp Festival, which will be held in Harbortown in Sea Pines, will be on Saturday the 21st from 1 to 4 p.m. You need to buy tickets. And actually, the Singer-Song Festival will be taking place during that. So there are singers underneath the Liberty Oak tree, and the festival takes place in the field basically right next to it. So if you just park down and walk towards the lighthouse, you'll see it. You can't miss it. And it's absolutely delicious. I think there's 14 local chefs that cook up creations that some of them you can't have in the restaurant. So it's a special event for sure.
Oh, these people go all out. Like this is a big deal that these restaurants, they take it super seriously. I mean, they had all their, we were blown away last year by the level of, they're just, and it's just a great experience. The food's awesome and they're going all out and it's just fantastic. It's really great. And you're going to be a judge.
Yeah, I get to be a guest judge, which is so exciting. Although everybody basically gets to judge too. So there's the guest judging and then there's, general?
There's like voting, which was so fun also last year. That everybody gets to go and they vote for their favorite food that they ate. Whichever one of the places had the best shrimp meal, you vote for which one it is, and then they get awarded the winner of the Shrimp Fest. And it's a big deal. These restaurants promote it in the front of all their stores, and it means something. It's just a very cool event to be a part of. They involve the people coming to eat the food with the vote. You're eating delicious food. The whole thing's super worth it. Definitely check it out.
Do you remember our favorites last year, what we voted on for our favorites last year?
I do not.
So yours were the shrimp nachos from Forest Fire, which is not on the regular menu. So they were delicious. And mine were I think it was like Bang Bang shrimp from the the Bang Bang shrimp from Crazy Crab.
Yes. And I remember I voted for the shrimp nachos because I don't typically like barbecue. And I was just I just not always had issues with barbecue and wasn't quite sure, tried it, and it was amazing. And so it was this combination of them doing something a little different. You know, but everybody's food was amazing. I mean, shrimp down here is always great, but then you throw it into these amazing chefs, and the pizza was good. It's awesome.
I was about to say that was probably the third place was the pizza, shrimp pizza from Local Pie. But it's also all inclusive. So you can eat as much as you want. You go back and have more, have seconds. We were very full last year.
Getting hungry just talking about it.
I know, that's what I probably won't eat that morning. Save all my calories up for shrimpies. And then also your ticket does get you to see the singer and songwriters at the Liberty Tree. So you can't see them without having a ticket to the Shrimp Festival. So a little extra bonus with your ticket too. Also on the 21st, the Hilton Head Night Bazaar at the bank is back. It's from 5 to 8 p.m. and you can shop from local artisans and with food and drinks. It sounds like a fun day of going to the Shrimp Festival, and then right afterwards you go to the bank and do a little shopping and have fun. And some new and noteworthy stuff. There's two new restaurants opened. They're both in Moss Creek Village, which is just right over the bridge. So I know not technically. Actually, I think that is still actually considered Hilton Head if you put the address in.
I have debated this for so long. I was driving back the other day. I don't know what that area is called. I think it's not Bluffton. I guess it is. Like you see all the dealerships calling themselves Hilton Head. Well, it must be Hilton Head.
There is. I put in an address that was literally right over the bridge last week. And it is Hilton Head. It's still, so I think it's right over the bridge. That's it. But anyways, Moss Creek Village, it's 7 Brew Coffee has just opened, which seems Like they have lots of their smoothies. It's not just coffee. It's like smoothies. I guess there are a bunch of stores, a lot of places. So I haven't heard. A lot of people are really excited that they have opened. And another new restaurant, Kung Fu, has just opened. I haven't even told you about this one yet. I just found out about it. It's a Latin and Asian fusion restaurant. I looked at their menu. It's not a ton of stuff, but it looks really good and really interesting. So we'll have to try that out. And then some upcoming events that we have been mentioning a bunch too. There is on the 25th of September, Low Country Fresh is having their sake dinner. There's not a lot of spaces, so go to their website to check that out. And then on the 28th, obviously Rhythm and Brews. There's Oktoberfest at the Bank, and there's Timberfest in Bluffton. And I know for some of those you do need to get tickets too. And on October 5th is also the Shrimp and Grits Festival, so a new thing to tell you about to buy tickets.
All right, so going back to last week, let's talk about our favorite new thing that we tried on Hilton Head.
So I took a reformers Pilates class for the very first time with Align Pilates, and it's just over the bridge. Right now, it's out of her garage. She made this cute little studio with 2 reformers. She does have a studio. Her name is Annabelle. She does have a studio in Virginia, but she just moved down here and opened up her little garage for now. But it's very cute, very intimate. I mean, you're there just for the reformer, so that's all that you need, and you can go with a friend. I actually went with 2 other people, so we had 3 of us, and we kind of shifted out, switched out, and so therefore gave you a nice little break too. But I felt it the next day. I definitely felt it, and some of you guys know I am a personal trainer, so I do a lot of workouts and I'm pretty good shape. But because it does work your muscles than you're not used to, you are going to be sore. But I also felt like I have issues with my hip, and I felt like it did help that. It does, and she said it does help with alignment and stuff, which normal Pilates does. Annabelle is super sweet. I've taught group exercise classes for forever. She is a good instructor too. So that's also important. I know when there's a good instructor, she's definitely very good. Highly recommend her. She has her Instagram page of Align Pilates, Hilton Head. So go follow her and check her out. And how about you? Did you do anything this week?
I did. We went to brunch at Tiki Hut for National Brunch Day. And it was spectacular. Food was delicious. Obviously, the scenery was redonkulous, as you would say. But the scenery was great. The food was spectacular. Chef Wade was awesome. It was just really fun. The new Tiki Hut is super well done. I hadn't been there yet. I know you had, but I had not. And it's just gorgeous. And the new place where they've got the band was playing. The music was really nice. You were obviously there. What did you think of brunch?
It was delicious. That's it. I got the seafood crepes. So good. And we got a huge cinnamon. When they say extra large cinnamon roll, they're not playing. This thing was the size of my head. Seriously. It was. Yeah. There was 4 of us there, and we still took half of it home.
Yeah, it was an insane cinnamon roll. My mom has been eating Eggs Benedict. I mean, every single time we go to breakfast, she gets it everywhere we go. She has to be one of the foremost experts on Eggs Benedict in the world. And she said this was her favorite that she's ever had. She loved it. And then I'm pretty boring. I just got your basic scrambled eggs and bacon. And that was really, really good too. The eggs were perfectly done. It was crazy how good the food was. I wasn't expecting it. Tiki Hut just crushed it.
Yeah, and it is a new thing that they just started is brunch on the weekend. So Saturday and Sunday, Tiki Hut is now serving brunch.
Can't get a better view.
Oh my goodness, it's gorgeous. And like you said, with the music playing, it was perfection. So go check them out.
Okay, and as always, we're going to answer the people. So the question we've been getting most often lately is, where are the pumpkin patches in Hilton Head to check out? Jess?
Yeah, so it's now getting into the thick of fall. We're halfway through September. The weather's getting a little bit cooler. Halloween is coming up, so we need to go to some pumpkin patches, which definitely want to go to now that our niece and nephew are here. That's something we definitely always did when we lived in the DC area up north. Looking forward to going again. So some of the places are, there's Dempsey's Farm and there is Barefoot Farms. They're both on St. Helena's Island. So everything is going to be almost an hour away. That's just how it is. But it's always such a pretty drive and it's so easy too. Definitely worth it.
Is that any different than DC though? I mean, we would drive it's 45 minutes to an hour to get anywhere there too.
Right, and especially if you have to go through traffic too. But yes, it would be a good 45 minutes to get to the farms and stuff. Or so, a good hour too. Now, you mentioned that, so probably. I
just feel like it's pretty much in line with what people would have to go to apple picking or a pumpkin patch. Like it's about an hour. Like that's usually what you're signing up for. So I don't think it's that far. I think that's probably standard.
And then you have Holiday Farms, which is in Ridgeland, South Carolina. So that's going to be a little more north-ish. And they have farm activities, and they also have a corn maze, and let me do that. So they have farm activities, like steer roping was one of the things. So it's a little more than just your average, pumpkin patch fall stuff. So that sounded fun.
That sounds wild. I'm in for that.
And they also have a corn maze, too.
I don't know. The corn maze kind of freaks me out sometimes.
They're so easy. They're like made for kids, and it's not like you're going at night.
Yeah, still not my favorite. But steer roping, I'm in for.
And there was other farm activities too. How do you think it's Madrac? Madrac?
Madrac?
Madrac?
Yeah. Madrac? Mm-hmm. Madrac?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then there's Madrac Farm in Rincon, Georgia. So that's a little to the side. And they have some fun other stuff. They have farm animals there, so that'd be fun for kids. And they also have a corn maze, and they have corn canyons. I guess you shoot corn out of the canyon. So go check their websites to see what they have and the cost of it and what times they're open. But I'm so excited to go.
Do you have to buy tickets?
Some of them you do have to buy tickets, so that's why I said look on their website and make sure for their times, the pricing of the tickets before you go.
Which one are we going to?
We might go to a couple. We're going to all of them. Well, I messaged my sister-in-laws too, so Bree and Missy, because they have the kids, so to see when they're available, and because the Dempsey and Barefoot are pretty close to Missy. But it seems like the other two have a little bit more. It might be more fun for the kids.
Okay.
If you're in for the steer roping, then we'll go there.
I kind of am.
With or without the kids.
That would be a great video.
All right, then it's done. We're definitely going.
We're going to go steer roping? Okay.
Yeah, so Holiday Farms. We'll stay tuned for that.